Taking a live look now at Tropical Storm Ida. It's on track to make its way to North Alabama, but it's already impacting areas to our west. Now, this is a look at the view in Biloxi, Mississippi. You can see that they're currently driving down there. Just see still some of that strong wind and heavy rain in that area. Let's now check in with the Weather Channel's Dave Malkoff. He's in Jackson, Mississippi with a report.
Well, good morning and welcome to Jackson, Mississippi, in the center part of the state where now Tropical Storm Ida is pushing north. We are just getting the outer bands of this, but we've already seen a 35-mile-an-hour wind gust at the airport and sheets of rain coming down. More than 100,000 customers are without power throughout the state, mostly in the south and southwestern portion of Mississippi, and you can see the rain coming down right now in the downtown area. This is what I'm talking about. If we are just experiencing the outer edges of this storm, we have a lot coming this way, including flash flooding possibilities in this area. A lot of people in Louisiana have come up this way to try and put themselves out of the worst of it. But right now we are tracking now Tropical Storm Ida here in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm Dave Malkoff, the Weather Channel.
Weather coverage you can count on with meteorologist Carson Meredith and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
And all of that rain you just saw from Dave Malkoff in Jackson, Mississippi is heading towards North Alabama. Could start as early as this afternoon, and it unfortunately could last all the way through tomorrow night. This morning, though, we actually have a nice sunrise underway. There's a live look at the Way 31 Skycam network. Perfect combination of those thin, wispy clouds with that sun angle, giving us some very colorful shots across North Alabama this morning. Temperatures in the mid-70s right now. Soak up this little bit of sunshine while you can, because we will not see much of it once we get past this afternoon. As you look at the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, all we're seeing right now is just a few of those light showers north of Interstate 22 down in Winston and Marion counties, but that's it for the time being. I think we're going to stay mostly dry through around lunchtime, and then after lunchtime today, well, all bets are off as far as that heavy rain, flash flooding potential, and that chance for a few spin-up tornadoes. Because of all the cloud cover and those higher rain chances later on today, temperatures only topping out in the mid-80s later on this afternoon. We'll be down to the upper 70s later on tonight, with those thunderstorm chances increasing later on today. Give you that wide view of Tropical Storm Ida one more time. 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds at the center of Ida, gusting up to 80 miles per hour. Widespread torrential rainfall continues across the southern half of Mississippi, coastal Alabama, and where you see these heavier bands, we got to watch this one band developing in southwestern Alabama to the west of Montgomery. Those heavier rain bands embedded within that broader shield of rain, that's where you have the potential to see at least a few spin-up tornadoes over the next 48 hours. I want to break down the threats for you as we go through the next couple of days. Let's start with this afternoon. The main timing here, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., where we expect to see some of those outer bands either move into North Alabama or develop right on top of us. And with those outer bands of Ida, that's where we're going to have a heavy rain potential and that chance for a few brief spin-up tornadoes as well. Overnight tonight, that heavy rain shield starts to move into the shoals around 11 o'clock tonight and goes through the rest of North Alabama through around 5 a.m. There's still a small chance for an isolated tornado overnight tonight, but by and large, the main concern overnight will be heavy rain and flash flooding as that heavier, widespread rain shield moves in. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to do it all over again, starting as early as 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, lasting through the entire day, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. More of those bands could develop within that heavier rain shield, and we'll have the chance once again tomorrow afternoon to see at least a few isolated spin-up tornadoes. I think the better tornado chances, though, are going to be today. Here's future radar. There you see some of those bands developing just to the west of Montgomery. That's where we have that tornado potential this afternoon. Those bands move northward, could develop right on top of us. We get towards 6 o'clock tonight. That heavier rain shield starts to move in closer to midnight in northwestern Alabama. Then the rest of our areas, we go through the overnight hours tonight. There's 3:30 tomorrow morning, and within those heavier rain shields, you'll have some additional bands developing around 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. The morning commute tomorrow is going to be an absolute mess. Just keep that in mind as we look ahead to tomorrow morning. But within those bands, that's where we have the potential for a few more spin-up tornadoes as well. Lingering showers and storms continue through the entire day tomorrow, and we'll start to finally quiet things down tomorrow evening. Heavy rain and flooding, those are our main concerns, both those in the high-risk category, and that chance remains for a few spin-up tropical tornadoes. That risk is medium as we go through the next couple of days. Here's your rainfall forecast. Many locations in North Alabama will see upwards of 3 to 4 inches of rain. If you're closer to Ida's center, which is in northwest Alabama, right over over the shoals, or if you have several rounds of those heavier rain bands, you could see well over 4 inches of rainfall over the next couple of days. Stay weather aware. Download our Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app. You'll get live radar and watches and warnings as they are issued over the next couple of days. 84 is your forecast high for your Monday. And once Ida finally moves out, Labor Day weekend looks great. Tons and tons of sunshine and those high temperatures in the mid-80s.